What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Hope y'all are having a great day. Take a quick moment, hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, and notification bell. Help this channel grow. Tapping in the comments, guys. As always, want to hear what you guys think about the video and the topic, so check it out. I'm talking about Nipsey Hussle's baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Baby moms in the family, battling it out in family court. Now, since Nip's passing, I haven't, I did a couple videos right after he passed away, just a couple. And, I kind of moved on from the topic. I did a video where I was saying, I didn't want to just sit here and just put out Nip video after Nip video. You know what I mean? Just out of respect. But, this story, now some time has passed and everything, and I still post on Instagram and honor Nip and everything like that, but a little bit of time has passed and I see what's going on with this situation with Nip's baby's mom, the family battling out, as I was just saying, and then everything going on with Nipsey's estate. And it's just something I kind of wanted to talk about. And there's certain aspects of the story that I'm like, what's going on with this? So, I figure I'll bring it to the channel. Let's chop it up and let's see what you guys think. So what's going on is Tanisha Foster, the baby's mom, they have a 10-year-old daughter. I'm not, going to go saying the kid's name or whatever. You can find it on the internet, but I'm just saying out of respect. You know what I mean? This isn't about the kid. It's about what's the battle in family court. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, the family won temporary custody in court, claiming that she's an unfit mother. And she's reporting that the family is keeping the daughter away from her, violating her rights as a mom. She's really up in arms about this, and flat out said they're keeping my flesh and blood from me. Now, she's saying if you look at the way that she was living, the way Nipsey set her up with an apartment and everything, set the crib up, a nice place for her and his child, and their child, I'm sorry. And, the allowance financially, the money that Nip had set up for her, that she was provided with, that's what Nipsey wanted. That Nipsey, she's saying that was, what Nip wanted was her to have the child and, her to have that allowance and provide their child with, the type of life that she was. She's saying Nipsey didn't have any issue with this, with the situation, as far as the child care and everything like that. And, it makes you wonder the way, like would Nipsey have set that up like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like do the math, like 1 + 1 = 2. That kind of makes some sense to me. I'm not claiming to know, what exactly is going on. Like I said, I'm just giving y'all my take and going over this information with you guys. Like if he set her up with the crib and had her on an allowance and everything, right? Like if Nip didn't feel she should be raising the child, I'm sure Nipsey would have done something about that. You know what I mean? We all know how Nipsey Hussle was. He was a hard worker, and he wanted a good life and he earned it for himself. And I just don't see him having his child sitting up in some messed up situation if he thought that's how it was, right? Like, but anyways, as you heard me say about the allowance and everything, I didn't speak on that originally when I just said that she lost temporary custody. She said she's been cut off. She doesn't have any money, can't pay the rent, nothing, and she's flat out. It's like desperate times. Now, she could definitely and should go get herself a job, because regardless if Nip planned on taking care of her forever, I get what she means, that she feels like some of that money should come to her being the baby's mom and everything like that, but it's not what's going on. So you got to get up and get out there and, get a job, man, like whatever you can get. If you got to work a fast food job just to have a paycheck, do that. Like, I'm sure everyone out, like all you guys watching this video, can relate. You can't sit there broke crying that you need your handouts back. Do what you got to do. I'm saying fight for it, but get out there and get yourself a job. But she also is saying that she's not the only one, between her and the family who has a past. Because I guess the family is bringing her past up in court, but she's saying she's going to be more grown and not go that route. You know what I mean? And call people out. She used the term, she is not going to sling mud. Now, that's something I really wanted to get in and talk about, though. How we're speaking about that the family says she has a past and how they want temporary custody. I really wonder what's the deal with her, though. Like I said, I don't see Nip having his child with Tanisha Foster if she was unfit. But I'm just surprised because we all, like, from my experience and everything, and from what I know to be true, in family court, they really don't like to separate the mother from the child. You know what I mean? Like, normally there's some real circumstances there for them to step in and do that and take the child from the mother. Like, tap in the comments and let me know what you guys agree, or if you guys agree with me or not, or what you think about that. As well as everything else that I'm touching on in this video. That's how we do it on this channel. We the comments are an open thread, so get up in them comments, guys. But for real, like, doesn't that make you wonder, like, what? I mean, is she a crackhead or something? I don't know. Like, I wonder what kind of information they provided to the court saying that she's unfit, because that just really shocks me. Like, they filed for temporary custody, they won, they took the child from her, and they are not letting her see her baby, man. And that is sad. That's very sad. I wonder, there's definitely some animosity between her and this family. I mean, that's nothing new. Someone's, mother and father not caring for their son's ex or baby's mother or whatever. That's nothing new. But to want to go to this extent, that's something. There's some kind of animosity there. Let me know if y'all feel me in the comments. But she's saying she just wants to at least get visitation rights. Like, she's pleading that they give her visitation rights. And as I said, unless this woman is really foul, I believe she deserves visitation rights. You know what I mean? This is just all crazy to me, because I don't know. There's just been so much going on since Nipsey's passing. We've seen so much in the news headlines about the estate and everything in this legal battle, with this situation and other stuff, and the marathon store and everything. And it's crazy, and it makes you think and realize you gotta have something set up. Even if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't have some big empire or something like that, even if you're broke, set something up. You know what I mean? You never know. Something could happen. You could pass away. You could die any day. You know what I mean? And if you want your child to be with a certain person, if you want your money or just things you own or whatever to go to certain people, set that up. Because, unless it might not turn out the way you want it when you pass away. We're even talking about your burial. If there's a certain type of way you want to be buried, or you want your funeral service to be, you want to be cremated, you don't want to be buried, like, think about that. That's something you got to get out there and set up, because if you pass away and there's nothing, legally there in writing, signed, notarized and everything, you're not, there's no telling exactly how it will go. Things get tricky like that. So think about that, everyone. I'm not saying, hey, think about how you're going to die, but think about, those circumstances. What will happen if you did pass away? Because believe me, I don't like to think about my death. We all know we could die any day, but get your affairs in order. For real, it's something I've been, I've thought about. I'm like, me personally, I have specific things that I want as far as, like, with my remains, like me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be buried. I want to be cremated. it's a, you know what I mean? But I gotta get out, you know, you gotta have that set up so things go and your wishes are followed. You know what I mean? So think about that, y'all. But anyways, getting back to the baby's mom, Tanisha Foster, I really wonder what the deal is with her. You know, why why the judge saw that it was fit to take that child, you know, out of her custody and grant the family the custody. But I'm hoping something gets worked out. As I said, unless, you know, she really is just not fit. But for her mom to not even be able to see the child, like, we're talking about some really, really bad circumstances, to not even deserve visitation. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, y'all. As I said, get in the comments. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Let's talk about this. Thanks for tuning in. That's all I really got. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Catch you guys on the next video. If you didn't in the beginning, take that brief moment now. Hit that thumbs up, like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. As I said, help this channel grow. I enjoy bringing you guys this content. You know, lots more content on the way. Sports, music, news, life, current events, and much more. If you're new to the channel, mess with the channel, y'all. Daily content. It's J Coffee Talk signing out. Catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.